Tyler's getting his drugs. His video game drugs.
This past summer, I was on eBay when I came across a game lot listing for TurboGrafx-16 games. Now, I collected the TurboGrafx-16 a bit earlier in the year, but I was only able to get a couple of games for it. One thing that struck me very interesting about this game lot is that it had a lot of the games I was looking for when I was trying to collect for the system. And it was also somebody in my area that was selling these games. So that was a bit of a shock, as I didn't know anyone in my area that actually owned a TurboGrafx-16 back in the day. And of course, after chatting with the seller, I found out that he was also a collector. So in order to save some money on shipping, I was actually able to meet up with the seller after buying the product and exchange the games in person. So let's go ahead and take a look at my collection for the TurboGrafx-16 so far, and all the games I got in this lot. Alright, so here are the ones you already know about. I had Dragon's Curse, which I got with my TurboGrafx. Keith Courage and Alpha Zones, which I had received as part of a bulk shipment or a bulk purchase at one of the retro game stores that I had. This one's very common, very cheap to find, so I just grabbed it when I could. This one's also kind of a cheap one. This is World Class Baseball. And if I'm right, that's it. That's all of the games that I had before today. But then I also got World Court Tennis. Not really a collectible one, but definitely a nice one to have. Victory Run. Tricky Kick. Impossible. King of Casino. JJ and Jeff. Space Harrier, which is strange to see on another console other than Sega, but I get it. Sidearms. Power Golf. Military Madness. TV Sports Football. Blazing Lasers. The Legendary Axe. Alien Crush. Bonk's Revenge. And I also got the original Bonk. Wish I could have got the third one, but that one still eludes me. Pac-Land. Galaga 90. Final Lap Twin. Double Dungeons. China Warrior. Boxy Boy, which I believe is Sokoban. And Bloody Wolf. And if I didn't mention, Crater News. So this is everything that I got in that online lot. And this is my entire TurboGrafx-16 collection as it sits right now. So a good start, but I still have to collect some more before I start doing the ultimate TurboGrafx-16 review. But I have a solution for some of the expensive games out there. I may share that with you in a little while. So this game lot actually got me many of the games that I was looking for this console. And it doesn't get me all the way there, but a lot of the games that I didn't get are still almost prohibitively expensive for me to collect. However, I did have a solution to this problem. So in this era of COVID-19 collecting, I actually started scouring eBay a lot more for some of these titles. Why? It's because they are rare to find in this area. In fact, they're rare to find all over North America because the TurboGrafx-16 wasn't as successful as the other consoles that were released at the time. Overseas, the PC Engine, which is what the TurboGrafx-16 was called in Japan, was actually really successful. And there's something like 10 times the amount of games that were released for that system that never made it over to North America. So I've also been collecting for that console as well because I have one. And here are some of the games I decided to get for the PC Engine because they're either more available, cheaper, or exclusive to that console. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those. That kind of folds out here. There we go. Oh, these are PC Engine games. So let's see if you can figure out which games these are. I'll put them up on the screen off to the side here. The reason why I got these as PC Engine games is because they are much cheaper, and I have a PC Engine, so why not? They're cheaper than the TurboGrafx, that's what I meant to say. And yeah, don't remember with this one off the top of my head, so see that off to the side as well. Alright. We have the envelope where I'm supposed to tear here. If only I remembered what I ordered this for. I can't remember off the top of my head. What did I order that for? I ordered it because something has a maximum capacity of 32 gigabytes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ordered it at this small of a storage size. That is eluding me. This is another cue card from the Japanese market, and that is Moto Rotor. Alright, this is again, I have no idea what it is until I go back and look at the description, so you should see it popping up off to the side there. Again, much cheaper on the PC Engine. This one I can tell what it is. And here we have Dungeon Explorer. I'm really hoping, this is like an RPG I think, and I'm really hoping that I don't need the English language to get through this. We'll see. Also, the Ultimate TurboGrafx-16 review wouldn't quite be an ultimate review if I also didn't have another vital piece of hardware. So, I know eventually I had to get a TurboGrafx CD, and I just couldn't find it in my area. I got impatient, so... This is a TurboGrafx-16 carrying case with a couple of little snaps on the front. If I pull these up, open up to reveal a TurboGrafx with the CD module. Let's get this thing out of here. Let's get the unit out. Unit comes out. Here's the substantial power supply. Also came with a controller, so looking forward to testing out that, making sure it works. I really like that it came with the carrying case here. I'll have to clean that out as it is a bit dusty. This thing has been like a unicorn to me. This is the TurboGrafx with the CD add-on. And I am very happy to have gotten this thing. Let's see how this opens up. You just... Yep. Oh, that is nice. Never touch the lens, it says in there. Meaty power supply they have here. This thing is kind of heavy. So we have that. Another thing you need with this too, a lot of people don't realize, is that it has to come with this CD system card, because otherwise it doesn't know to boot to the drive. It needs some brains to know to do that. Oops, looks like there's some stuff stuck to that. Have to clean that off. But yeah, CD system card has to be inserted for it to know that I'm going to use the CD. And I also got a game with the system, although it didn't come in the same lot. I actually ordered just the cheapest one I could find that I knew would work with the system so I can test it out. And yes, everything does work correctly, although this Magical Dinosaur Tour disc is not very fun to play. Alright, so this project's actually coming along. I actually have most of the games that I want to show for this system, but I am still missing some of them that I really do want to include in this review. And in trying to come up with a solution for this, I remembered why I ordered that SD card. It was so I could use it with this EverDrive for the TurboGrafx and the PC Engine. So taking a look at this, this is the Turbo EverDrive, and it does have a region setting on here to where I can use it on the PC Engine and the TurboGrafx-16. Now, this isn't ideal for every console, and I probably wouldn't buy one of these for each console because I want to collect most of the games for these systems that I'm going to play, at least the original retail releases. However, in this case, since most of these games are almost prohibitively expensive because they're very rare, I decided to go ahead and get an EverDrive for this system so that I can play some of those games that I'm just never going to come across. So I am definitely looking forward to trying this piece of hardware out, and I am especially thankful to those of you that pointed me in the direction of this product. So there we have it. All of the pieces are now in place for the TurboGrafx-16 review to start production. Now that I have all the pieces I need to start the Ultimate TurboGrafx-16 review / the Ultimate PC Engine review, I am going to go ahead and get started on production. That also means that some of my upcoming live streams, I'm going to be streaming some games from the TurboGrafx-16 and the PC Engine. So look forward to those. I will usually post those a few days in advance to let you know when I'm going to stream those. That said, that actually is going to wrap things up for now. Remember, if you like what you see, please hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time here, click that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when I make future posts. Look forward to those videos on the Ultimate TurboGrafx-16 review coming out to you real soon. As always, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned because I have more content coming. I will see you in the next one. If you like this video and you'd like to help out with future projects on this channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Also, if you enjoy the content of this channel, please remember to click on this subscribe button. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.